channel started out with a recording of a sub $30 Boat Rockers 450 headset, and that was quite good for the money. Sub $30 Boat Rockers headset which has big fat gains. Well, what happens when we stretch our budget up by $10? Will $10 give us a significant upgrade? Well, that's what we're here to check with the JBL Quantum 100 gaming headset at just under $40. Let's get right into it. So, I spent around a month playing around with the JBL Quantum 100, and it all starts from this impressive and sturdy build quality. So, first of all, they've fixed snapping issues. We've got a much better seam around here, and it's much stronger on the headband. Also, I'm really liking this finish on the JBL logos on either side. We saw this with the Boat Rockers 450 as well, but those had a much more metallic finish. This looks much subtler. Finally, we've got a much stronger cable. We've got this cable which is braided, and so it can protect from, well, damage. And the tip, the 3.5 jack, is also braided, so no burns. This will not fry up easily, and it's also got some protection. Also, I'm a fan of this leather finish here. This is much more resistant to wear and tear compared to the rubber seen in the Boat Rockers 450. So the inner band as well as the outer band has good resistance. Plus, this is a nice touch with the L and R written with stripes inside of the ear muff. And speaking of that ear muff, the protection is good. It's quite big so that your ears won't exactly hurt during long sessions of wearing these headsets. And it's much more comfortable as compared to either earbuds or smaller over-ear headsets such as the Boat Rockers 450. So build quality is quite good, and they have nailed it, which means that for $10 you're getting a phenomenal upgrade over something that's much more budget oriented. And hey, if you are enjoying this video, then a subscription to the channel would be, well, hopefully sunny, unlike the weather outside. Anyways, I'd go as far as to say that even the sound quality is better with these headsets. This is because it's got a much larger sound driver. This one's got a 40mm sound driver. This is why it's so huge compared to the 25mm sound driver on the Boat Rockers 450. Well, a sound driver is basically just this tech that allows it to push sound through. Also, the material seen here is much thinner, which means that sound can easily push through compared to the Boat Rockers 450. Finally, the sound signature on these is much better, whereas the Boat Rockers 450 had very bass-oriented sound. This has a more balanced signature. So when you're listening to music, it won't be too bassy, but it also won't be too tinny. So the bass, mids, and the treble are all balanced. This is why it's a gaming headset. And while we're at it, I really like the control that we've been given here. We get a volume slider knob, and we also get this mute button. This is used to mute and unmute the microphone. It's quite neat. And let's talk about that microphone, because it does have an external and dedicated microphone that can be unplugged via a 2.5mm jack. It also contains a windscreen, which is actually quite new in these microphones. To be honest, I really love this microphone. It sounds like a studio quality microphone, and it's very clear, especially when it comes to vocals. In fact, what you're hearing currently is that microphone, so it's quite clear, and it clearly just shows each syllable of what you're speaking. Now, this isn't to say that there are no compromises, because there are. First of all, you lose out on Bluetooth connectivity, which the Boat Rockers 450 did have, so no Bluetooth HD codecs and features. Second of all, and this is quite interesting, there is no noise cancellation. Well, this isn't exactly clear cut. We do have passive noise cancellation in the form of increasing the volume, but we don't have active noise cancellation via this microphone on the outside. But if you can live with these, apart from the fact that there's only one color available, then I think this is a no brainer. For $10, you're getting a significant upgrade over the already good Boat Rockers
450, and it is a really good deal. But I'd like to know in the comments, what do you think about this $10 upgrade and these category of headphones? Alright guys, I'm Phoenix signing off. I'll see you in the next one.